G'day everyone, MacWeezyP1 here, and welcome back to another cooking video. Because Queensland is in lockdown right now for the entire week, I decided to take this opportunity and do another cooking video since you guys love them a lot. Today we're going to be making udon noodles. This recipe isn't from me or my family, but it is from online. Put the website up here. I made some modifications to it so it's actually suitable for Australian since it was a Japanese recipe and used the imperial measuring system. Disgusting. Anyway, it is a little complex, but don't worry, just follow this modified recipe and you'll be all good to have some delicious noodles for dinner. Let's get to it. Alright, so the first step is making the miso soup slash dashi base for the soup, and today, since I'm too lazy to do it from scratch, I'm using these stock things. And the way this works is we put in 2 packets and then 5 cups of water. And then you put the miso soup on here, put it on like a medium to high heat and let that cook, and once it starts like boiling you just stir it occasionally to get the flavor settled into the water. Now onto the noodles. And now we have the udon noodles. I have 4 packets of these and we're just going to have at least, we're having 5 people tonight, so just fill this up with the packet and then top it up with water. And with the pot in the water, where does it go? In the microwave. Just kidding, we're gonna put this one on the stove. It's too big to fit in the microwave. I don't get your problem with putting spaghetti and rice in the microwave. Like, can you set a light? Jesus! And while both of these are cooking, the miso soup is gonna start boiling, but what you're gonna do is just not burn yourself. Just take it off the heat so I can actually access it. Just pour it up a little. Just get a chopstick or something to stir it, and we're basically just gonna stir it around so the flavoring can just get right into the water. And after we're done stirring for a little, we're just gonna add it back into the heat and keep stirring occasionally. I forgot to mention that the miso soup, we're meant to add extra stuff, such as like 1 cupful of soy sauce, so it's actually the right color. Oh my god. And then salt. Now on to the toppings. Okay, now for toppings. Today's toppings for our beef udon noodles is a rib fillet. It's gonna be really quick to cook, so putting it in last. Got some leek and some parsley. Parsley is just gonna be chopped up into tiny little flakes, and then this is just gonna be little slices, and then this beef is just going to be thinly sliced into like little strips. Okay, now on to the cooking part where we get the toppings in. First we're going to have our veggies, our parsley and leek going first, because they're going to take the longest amount to cook. They take about like 5 to 7 minutes to cook. Once that's done, we're going to be adding in soy sauce and sugar, and then after that the ribeye fillet, because that takes about like a minute to cook, so it's going in last. Now that the leek and parsley are cooked, we can add our finishing garnishes, which is some soy sauce, just a little bit, and then do at least a spoonful of sugar, and then be adding our beef, and then it'll be good as gravy. Now that it's all done, let's serve it up. let's taste test this bad boy.